Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for the news that matters to you. Now today we have Kanye West beauty line, 50's new twerk video, AK on Meek Mill, T.I.'s call to action, Beyonce and the Attorney General, and big news involving 50 Cent. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. If this is your first time to the channel, thanks for checking us out. Be sure to subscribe. Trust me, we got some good content for you here. Hit the like button, as my prediction is that you'll like at least one thing we hit you with today. Now, Kanye West. He is the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. He is the Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Nike, Google. Now who's gonna be the Medici family and stand up and let him create more? Oh, no one? Well then damn it, he gonna have to do it himself. In fact, Kanye West is willing to do whatever it takes, which is the name of his fragrance in 2013, to make sure he not only produces generational wealth, but becomes that Medici family that he one time wished could provide him with financial backing. In a move that shows that the man doesn't sleep, Kanye West will now be launching his own cosmetic line. You want to look glamorous? Let Kanye hit you with that facial mask. Teeth coffee stain brown and has you down? Here comes Kanye with the toothpaste. Your lady got that beard you've been staring at but can't bring yourself to talk about? Ye got that shaving cream for her behind. Feet look like you've been kicking a bag of flour all day? Well, Yeezy got you with his new moisturizer so your skin could be moist and supple. Aromatherapy pillows, fake eyelashes that are probably 3 feet long because evidently that's what's hitting in the streets nowadays, and additionally beauty and hair care products that Kanye filed a trademark for both men and women. I'm sure we'll be seeing men with glamorously blue ponytails walking the streets in no time. It would be a double agent's dream.
I got some more ideas that don't involve shoes. But if you guys are investing in the arts, y'all want to invest in this school in Brazil, y'all want to go to Africa, I'm standing up and I'm telling you, I am Warhol. I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Nike, Google. Now, who's going to be the Medici family and stand up and let me create more? Or do you want to marginalize me till I'm out of my moment?
Or why don't you empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself?
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Kanye.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what
You ain't got.
me? Come on, chill out.
You
bro.
ain't got the answers.
Kanye,
you ain't got the answers.
I'm asking you.
You
a
ain't
question.
been doing the education,
bro.
You ain't been doing the education.
Kanye, calm down.
You don't have the answers though.
Calm down.
Because you trying to give me advice about something. You ain't got the answer. You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yes, but I spent hundreds of thousands and putting out clothing lines at a smaller degree. All I'm asking you,
and it ain't no Ralph though. It ain't Ralph level.
Let me ask you this: I'm asking
what's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
Kanye,
you know what I'm saying?
Because I lost money, but that's not
exactly. And I could lose money on a higher level too.
Don't
think just
you.
because don't think because I got the most or the least money.
Let me finish my question, dog.
Man, man.
Let me hear the question.
You don't have the answers.
I'm asking you for the answer. It's a question. Why is it that you can't? You have money.
I just told you I lost the money because I did not have the knowledge of how to do it the right way.
So you don't have the money to do it. That's your answer. You ain't got to turn up, man. This ain't no fucking show, man. I'm talking to you as a homie.
No, it ain't no homie, man, because the thing is, the bottom line is,
man, everybody, you ain't got to turn up like you ain't got to know. Hold up. You
ain't no hold up.
Listen, bro.
Ain't no hold up.
It ain't got to be no hold up. I'm asking you a question.
Ain't no hold up.
I'm asking you a
question. Ain't no hold up.
What do you mean it ain't no hold up, man? We here talking as civilized people. I'm trying to understand your world because when I go to your concert, I'm curious about what you're saying. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you the questions.
Well, I'm explaining to you what it is.
Okay, but you ain't got to turn up on me man to man, dog. Fuck these mics. We could turn all this shit off. You ain't got to do this. It's cool. I love you, bro. But you ain't got to turn up. Don't try to embarrass us.
I'm not trying to embarrass y'all. What I'm trying to say to y'all is this industry of what I'm trying to get into, ain't nobody never broke down. Ain't nobody broke down. We all slaves. So I ain't trying to disrespect you on your show. We all slaves or something.
It ain't about my show, yeah.
I ain't trying to disrespect you, period. Let me talk if you're going to have me talk. We all slaves. We all slaves. And y'all ain't experienced nothing right here but a moment from a movie out of glory. Back in the days, the slaves had enough money, they could buy their own freedom. We all say we slaves to Nike, we slaves to Benz, we slaves to public perception, we slaves to not looking, what somebody gonna say after the interview. Why you let Kanye do that? You should.
Now, Pastor 50 Cent has been disgusted with the recent video which has surfaced over the weekend involving a young lady with a Black Lives Matter shirt who twerked in front of police during a protest. Yes, Pastor 50 was furious and ashamed for the young woman herself who thought it in good taste to thwart racists and hateful police brutality by incessantly jiggling her rear end in the hopes that the officers would come to their senses, radio in that there's nothing to see here, and go home to their families as changed men and women. 50, along with the reposted video, stated the following statement. Quote, an emoji slapping her forehead saying, now what the F would make you want to twerk at a time like this? Close quote. Confusing the artist / philosopher. Some folks... DJ Academics emerges from 6ix9ine's front door on social media and went to bat for his boy 6ix9ine when Academics co-signed on 6ix9ine's rant concerning Meek Mill and his associating himself with rats when he posted the following quote. If Meek was keeping things 100, it would be great. However, with most things, niggas are hypocrites. Let me just give the quick, loose association. Rock Nation is a company that is a label and management company in sports and in music for the likes of Meek Mill, Rihanna, J. Cole, and a ton of others. Rock Nation is owned by Jay-Z. The current president of Rock Nation is a woman named Desiree Perez. Close quote. Now remember, we did a story on Desiree Perez a couple days ago. Man, you need to make sure you're checking this stuff out here. All right? Now, along with the post, Academics pulled the hypocrisy card, illustrating to Meek Mill that if a person hates rats so much, they wouldn't start a 9-to-5 gig alongside or under the rats or the rodents, highlighting that Meek works for a federal informant. AK stated, quote, I guess 6ix9ine's point is, if you don't like rats, you wouldn't be working for a rat. You wouldn't be thanking a rat for getting you out of jail. Close quote. Then AK posted a letter of Meek Mill thanking the informant for getting him out of jail, leaving Meek Mill wondering, as I always do, why he probably said, and I mean about myself, why he probably said anything in the first place. T.I. has provided his input on the latest situation involving police officers using excessive force. Now, over the weekend, Rayshard Brooks murdered by a police officer when he was shot in the back after police were called onto the scene because he was sleeping in his car in the drive-through lane, which we all know is a crime punishable by death. Rayshard fell asleep in the drive-through lane of a Wendy's in Atlanta, which was burnt to the ground, might I add, and the worker figured it was wisest to call the police, who clowned around with the man for about 40 minutes before not calling a loved one to retrieve him, but attempting to arrest him, failing at that, and then shooting the man in the back. Because anything a nigga does, it seems, is punishable by death. So, my brothers out there, alright? Don't be under the influence. Don't sleep in your cars. Don't help special education students. Don't shop at Target with a questionable $20 bill or exist black. Because evidently it is now punishable by death. Where is the president? My bad. I almost digressed. T.I., yes, my bad. T.I. stated the following after Brooks' murder. Quote, I don't give a damn what your opinion is of the person. I don't give a damn what he did. The man didn't deserve to die like that. And any policeman out here who stands behind that ish, your behind is in trouble too. Close quote. Oh no, not close quote. Open that quote back up. We got to go where he need where we need to go and do what we need to do in those areas. Everybody needs to choose what it is you need to do, pick your purpose, and operate with purpose and direction. And if you don't do it in the name of Tip, do it in the name of Rashad and all the rest of the people who died at the hands of the police. Close quote. Yo, this ish is insane, y'all. And evidently Donald Trump is aiming to have a rally, get this, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which was the location of the Black Wall Street massacre on, of all days, June 19th. Yes, Juneteenth. The 19th of June, yes. And Black Twitter is pulling a 50 Cent troll move and uniting to reserve all the tickets for that rally so he could show up to an empty rally. So yo, make sure you reserve your tickets ASAP at the link below or in the description, wherever it is. The link is www.donaldjtrump.com/events. Let's come together, Black Panther style, troll the president that hid in his bunker during the protest and didn't show us the dignity nor respect of a response during one of the darkest periods in our country. Close quote. Now, I mean, not close quote, but close my quote. Now, coming through for the culture is the Queen Bee herself, Beyonce, who sent a letter to the Attorney General concerning the swift justice that needs to be implemented on the murderous police that pulled a no-knock warrant stunt and killed the unarmed young lady and still hasn't been brought to justice. Now, Beyonce stated in her letter to the Attorney General, quote, "Your office has both the power and the responsibility to bring justice to Breonna Taylor and demonstrate the value of a Black woman's life. Don't let this case fall into the pattern of no action after a terrible tragedy. With every death of a Black person at the hands of the police, there are two real tragedies: the death itself and the inaction and delays that follow." Close quote. Emphasizing the proverb from the wise King Solomon, which says, "Because sentence against an evil work is not executed quickly, the heart of men, in this case corrupt officers, is fully set in them to do evil. Be quick on the draw when it comes to justice, not murder." Now finally, and yo, on the real, I don't care what you think the politics are with the Queen Bee, whether you like her or don't like her. If she's talking about something that's on point, you got to get behind that particular thing that she's talking about. I don't necessarily always back people, but I definitely will back an idea, even though I don't like the people all the time. Yo, for me, I firmly believe a broken clock is right twice a day. Nicki Minaj and 6ix9ine jumped the gun when they claimed a victory royale for their new video Trolls when YouTube came down and slapped their hands away from that trophy, letting them know that they were 6.4 million views short from surpassing the video Gooba, letting the artists know that life rarely does encores. A representative from YouTube has stated the following, quote, "Videos eligible for YouTube's 24-hour record debuts are those with the highest views from organic sources within the first 24 hours of a video's public release. This includes direct links to the video, search results, external sites that embed the video, and YouTube features like the homepage, watch next, and trending. Video advertising is an effective way to reach specific audiences with a song debut, YouTube, so make sure y'all use video advertising. But paid advertising views on YouTube will no longer be considered when looking at a 24-hour record debut." Close quote. Slow your roll, OJ, and put that trophy back in the case. You got to come a little harder than that next time, Nicki. Now, 6ix9ine has found himself calling out all the real gangsters of hip-hop and letting them know from behind a wall of police protection that they can't see him when he posted the statement on Instagram saying the following, quote, "A nigga wearing wigs got these real niggas mad." Notice how he highlights the distinction between a nigga with wigs and real niggas. See? He knows his position. Anyway, "A nigga wearing wigs got these real niggas mad. Just remember, this guy is beating you in numbers. I never seen so many gangster rappers pressed." Close quote. Putting the pressure on real gangster rappers who I'm sure are now scrambling and going through the decision of rocking fatigued wigs or making a painfully and shameful, ridiculous video. Man, am I glad that I never got into rap. Decisions. Now, finally, our sources have been scouring social media and have discovered that Cuban Link, yes, the 24-year-old law student that has been quarantined with none other than 50 Cent for the past few months and in a relationship with him for the past year, has scrubbed her Instagram account of all signs of 50 and has moved back into her apartment, prompting detectives to come to the conclusion that the two may have broken up. Now, there's only one way to find out if this is truly a breakup. A master detective is needed on the scene. Someone with secret agent sleuthing skills that can uncover hidden evidences that no one else can spot. Now here is wisdom. If you truly have understanding, you'll count the number of that beast. It's the number of a man, and his number is not 666, but 6 and 9. Yo, let us know what you think. In fact, let us know when you sign up for that Trump rally so the man could show up to an empty stadium. The nerve of him doing it all at Black Wall Street on Juneteenth. If you're down for the cause, go to the website www.donaldjtrump.com/events. Reserve your tickets, then keep your behind at home and enjoy your fam. In fact, watch some old videos of Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.